Listen carefully, because by the time a person reaches this stage, the difference between seeing truth and rejecting it begins becoming painfully clear. Before this, in stage 2, step 4, you started understanding that true guidance changes the direction of a person's life internally before it ever appears externally. But now you are entering stage 2, step 5, and this is where you begin noticing one of the hardest realities about human nature. Not everyone who hears truth is willing to accept it. Most people assume disbelief only means openly denying something with words. But deeper than words is resistance itself. There are people who continuously encounter signs, clarity, reminders, patterns, warnings, even moments of awakening, yet still refuse to let those things transform them internally. Not because truth never reached them, but because accepting it would require them to change. Have you noticed how some people can hear the same message as everyone else, yet react completely differently? One person reflects deeply, another mocks it instantly, another ignores it completely, while another feels uncomfortable without understanding why. The message may be the same, but the condition of the heart receiving it is never the same. This is where stage 2, step 5 begins. The realization that guidance is not forced upon anyone. Truth can stand directly in front of a person, while they still choose blindness because blindness sometimes feels safer than transformation. There are people who become so attached to their current identity, lifestyle, ego, or desires that they begin rejecting anything capable of disrupting it. Even when they secretly feel the truth inside, they bury it beneath distraction, arrogance, endless entertainment, or constant noise because silence would force them to confront what they already know. And slowly something dangerous happens. Repetition creates numbness. A person ignores enough reminders that eventually their heart stops reacting the same way it once did. What once felt meaningful becomes ordinary. What once awakened reflection becomes background noise. This is also why many people today consume endless information, yet remain unchanged internally. They hear truths constantly, but never pause long enough to let those truths penetrate beyond the surface. Everything becomes temporary stimulation instead of transformation. Think about how often human beings avoid uncomfortable truths even in ordinary life. A person may know a habit is destroying them, but continue anyway. They may know certain environments are harming them, yet refuse to leave. They may feel internally empty, yet keep distracting themselves rather than confronting the deeper issue. This is because the human being does not only struggle with ignorance. Sometimes they struggle with surrender itself. Accepting truth often requires releasing pride, false certainty, unhealthy attachment, or illusions built over many years, and not everyone is willing to do that. As awareness deepens further, another realization quietly appears. The heart is not static. It changes according to what a person repeatedly chooses. Every moment of sincerity softens it. Every moment of arrogance hardens it. Every moment of reflection opens it further. Every moment of denial closes it further. There are people who once felt deeply connected to truth, but slowly drifted away because they continuously ignored what they already knew internally. And there are others who once felt completely lost but became guided because they remained honest enough to keep searching sincerely. Now in stage 2, step 5, you begin understanding why some people remain spiritually asleep no matter how many signs surround them. It is not always lack of intelligence. Sometimes it is resistance. Resistance to accountability. Resistance to humility. Resistance to change. And this reality can feel heavy once you truly see it, because you start recognizing that guidance itself is a mercy not everyone chooses to accept. A person can spend years surrounded by reminders, while still remaining internally distant from truth. But at the same time, this stage should not make you arrogant toward others, because every human being is constantly choosing what they allow their heart to become. Guidance itself remains a gift that must be protected with sincerity, reflection, and humility. Indeed, those who disbelieve, it is all the same for them whether you warn them or do not warn them. They will not believe, not just as words but as a description of a state human beings slowly enter when denial becomes repeated enough that truth no longer affects them the same way. Every moment where you saw someone reject what was clearly harming them, every moment where distractions became stronger than reflection, every moment where truth reached someone yet produced no internal movement. It all connects back to this awareness. This statement was revealed by Allah to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as a reminder that truth alone does not transform a person unless the heart remains willing to receive it. And if this message has reached you deeply, then somewhere within you there is still sincerity alive enough to recognize it. You have felt moments where truth unsettled you, corrected you, awakened you, or forced reflection within you. That discomfort was not weakness. It was proof your heart was still capable of responding. It doesn't matter what religion you belong from. You are not here by accident. You are here because your soul is capable of recognizing truth when it reaches you. And if you truly want to arrive at your right place in this life and in the hereafter, then bear witness that there is no God but one, the only true authority worthy of worship. And Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his final messenger. This is your invitation to protect the part of yourself still capable of reflection before distraction, ego, and denial bury it completely. If you are ready to begin your true journey, then move forward with awareness, sincerity, and humility while your heart is still able to respond.